Just got a nice fire started to heat the workshop up for the evening. I just signed a contract for $15,000 worth of work that's going to be built right here in this workshop. This workshop needs some improvements before I can start that work. Today I'm going to build some air filtration. There's going to be a lot of cutting and a lot of sanding. In fact, last night I just sanded 300 feet of oak baseboard and this place was just filled with dust. A couple months ago I built a kitchen pantry, and you can view that video. It's one of my best videos. It just doesn't get that many views, but I had picked this fan up at Lowe's for I think right around 20 bucks. And I also purchased a furnace filter and just taped it to the back, kind of as an experiment to see if it would suck up any dust. And it sucked up a whole bunch of dust. The air was noticeably less dusty. I looked this fan up on Amazon. This is a Lasco. This is a Holmes, but they looked almost like the exact same thing. 20-inch box fan, made in the USA, with imported motor. These are only $16 on Amazon, so I bought 3 of them. So that's going to give me 4 fans. I bought a box of, I think there's 12 in here. Yeah, quantity 12 20-inch furnace filter. I got to come up with a way to mount these filters on all 4 of these fans and make it easily replaceable. And they're sturdy enough to get moved around. I think a few of them are going to hang from the ceiling. One is going to be mobile, like I can set it right next to the saw or what I'm working on or sanding, and it just sucks it right through.
And then one circulates air into paint room over there.
So this is a temporary setup. I've got two hung over the work table and table saw. They are above my head height, so this is probably 6'5"-ish. This is obviously temporary. The reason this is temporary, I got another one hanging right here, and I got a fourth one that takes this hot air. Holy cow, that's heat. Takes this hot air and filters it and pushes it into the paint room. But the reason this is all kind of temporary is I think Monday I'm going to insulate the entire ceiling. That's probably really bright. I'm going to insulate the entire ceiling. All this stuff here, this is all scrap. I'm going to go through it, and you know, I kind of got this rule: if I haven't used it in 6 months, it's got to go, because it can just pile up and pile up and pile up. Even though I'll eventually use this PVC and this here. Look at that. That's leftover from my underground for the panel there. But I hate the clutter, and I don't just want to keep saving stuff for that rainy day when I need it. I'd rather Home Depot, which is literally half mile to a mile down the road, store my materials than me have to climb all over it. But I can see this one here, I don't know if you guys can see that one, has started to pick up a whole bunch of particles, and actually fairly large particles. These furnace filters are pretty darn cheap. I'm actually going to start hand sanding the edge of all this baseboard and door casing, and see what the dust is like in here. Still going to wear a mask, but you can see how that easily just pinches on there. We got 2 pop rivets. This is just diamond plate aluminum, which easily you can flex over with your hand. You can take these things in and out, no problem. Well, I have to say the furnace filter fans are amazing. The one thing that didn't work was my choice of furnace filters. I ordered a whole box, really cheap. They were like $1 something a filter, and they didn't work. You can see me through them. I'll probably use these in rental properties for furnace filters. But they are a MERV 3, not sufficient for dust. As you can see, I am doing a very dusty job right now, making a ton of it. And I've got my 2 overhead fans going, as well as this low fan here. These are MERV 13. A MERV rating is, well, it's how they rank or rate furnace filters. It may be other filters, but furnace filters. So the higher the MERV, M-U-R-V, I think that's how you spell it, the better filtration. And these MERV 13s have been great. I actually just took this filter outside 15 minutes ago and completely blew it off with my air compressor nozzle, and you can see how much it's sucking in. Look at all that dust. Not sure how well the camera is going to pick this up, but this would have been floating around the air. This is really fine dust. Being able to have a mobile one along with these 2 up here and the one over there, the mobile one, being able to set it up wherever I need it, whether I'm sanding or using that distressing weathering tool. I mean, look at all that dust. It's a great addition to the workshop. I'm going to leave a link in the description box where you can get these fans. These are the cheapest 20-inch box fans you can get on Amazon. The only thing I don't like is the cord. The cord, it goes right in the back. I've got another one that cost about $5 more. I'm not sure where it's at. where the cord goes in the side, and it's much easier to change out the filters. So you can just, oh geez, you can see how much dust I just knocked out of it. Pop these things out, and it does unplug from the fan, and there you go. Most of it ended up falling out when I just knocked it over. So that would be the downfall of these fans. But like I said, they're the cheapest ones on Amazon. And when I purchased them, I didn't realize that the plug went right in the back. So you can check them out. Amazon always has related items. So you might be able to find a fan that's in the similar price range where the cord doesn't go in the back, it like goes in the side. So you could do the same thing by just pop riveting, or you can use sheet metal screws, these aluminum tabs on the side. There you go, it's already put back together. But give the video a thumbs up, share it with somebody who you know has a workshop. They may get some use out of this. It's affordable, it's very simple. I didn't build a big contraption. A lot of guys are building these big boxes and stuff. This has really been working good, except for when I accidentally just knocked it over. All that came out of it. Goodbye.